Alright, welcome to another battle replay. It's, look, I got 3 battles recorded for Janet to help him out. Can't promise they're good, can't promise they're bad. I can just promise they're battle replays. So I just picked 3 factions I felt like playing, and we went with it. So the first one is we're taking the dwarves. We have Brindle. And first thing you can notice is that my opponent is high elves. So I'm like, oh, he's going to have chariots, he's going to have all this. I hope he doesn't bring both Thors and sits in the woods on the far corner. That's what he did. So we're gonna fast forward. And I know what he's thinking. He's thinking like, oh, I'm gonna show this dwarf Dawi, whatever. And I'm like, well, I'm just gonna. Rocks are our dwarf's best friend. Oops, let's tab. So I'm just gonna hide behind these rocks so you can't shoot me. So yeah, suck on that, high elves. Suck on that. So you see, he doesn't really have a lot of shots. He's trying to focus on my Iron Drakes, which, you know, I think is kind of a bad target because he doesn't have a lot of melee units. He really should be focusing on Longbeard's great weapons. They don't have the shields. They don't have anything to mitigate it. But maybe he's thinking he can choke point me here. But I'm like, he doesn't really have a lot. I'm going to be able to, like, do the old Dwarven Serpentine and work my way in there. So we're going to fast forward just a little bit here. So now the battle actually starts. I see that he overcommits with his Sister's Avalon because he doesn't have guard mode on, and when his guard mode's not on, they'll move to a position to get another shot. So I'm like, oh, okay. So we'll set them offline. We'll run some warriors up. If he comes after me, he'll fall into the trap. But honestly, he should have just charged. You get a charge bonus going downhill. He should have went. So now I have Slayers coming in. So I was thinking about holding him there, but I'm like, I'm not gonna have the room to give him the slip. So instead, I'm gonna peel him. See how I came in for the peel? Unfortunately, I did a little ruin wrath and ruin a little too early, but he fell back and like, all right, well, Brindle's gonna be able to fit in there. They're gonna be able to fit in there. I'm trying to get my Slayers into the back. He's still trying to get some shots off, but I'm like, that's cool, bro. He's kind of nimbling up his shots. Now we flash bomb him. We've held them all into the positions we want. We slowed down his white lions. We kind of tied him up here. My Slayers are going to get caught, but I'm going to pull them off. I just need to make sure that at least one dwarf warrior and one unit of miners hangs out back here to stop the Flamefire's Phoenix. I'm guessing he brought that for gyros, and the sound's a little loud. Ooh, I didn't realize that. All right. He could have just brought an eagle, or, you know, with as much range as he has, he could have just shot it. But you can see the Slayers coming in there, getting rid of the artillery. Next group working around, and my peels worked, right? He's gotten caught on the dwarven units. Now, since he doesn't have any large units, we're just going to start using our troll hammer torpedoes, and they explode. They do explosion damage, and you know the explosions cause minuses in leadership. And so at this point, yeah, Brindle was going to take a beating, but we kind of knew that going in. But now we have the dwarf warriors and the Longbeards in there. So this right here. All of my stuff is less points than he has, so purely of who's being spent up, we're going to win that fight. The eagle comes down, or the Phoenix comes down, tries to be somebody. It tried, you know. It doesn't have a lot of good targets. So I have I have units that are great against it, but he doesn't have a lot of units that's really made for it. And at this point, I think he should have just thrown that Handmaiden in there, and I guess his thought was Handmaiden. He had all his artillery kind of bunched in there. He was gonna give all these extra shots, but it just didn't work out. And his white lions they're gonna trade well, but I'm just gonna envelop. You know, he's trying to delay the inevitable, but I'm just gonna keep holding him down with all my other units, and just keep surrounding. And unfortunately for him, in the midst of the chaos, Teclis got caught by some Dragonback Slayers, and that's just going to be a bad day for Teclis. That's just going to be a bad day for him. Yeah, so we're going to keep pulling. You can already see we're getting some of our chevrons here. He comes in, but that's why we have the dwarf warriors. We're going to turn around, and you know we're made to kill large. There's really not much there, and at this point, the Slayers are faster. We're going to send our Slayers off to catch everything else, and this group of Slayers already working on a second piece of artillery. And the White Lions, you know, they could have done well, but now that they're being surrounded, they're just going to get enveloped. And, you know, he's winning this fight. He's doing well, but he's just not going to have enough to really stop what the Dawi are bringing. And he can shoot. You know, he could have done probably is once he saw me advance, he could have gone to this side, you know, bolstered up with his 3 units and maybe shot as I approached. You know, there's things he could have done. You know, I don't like playing the artillery game. I think you got to take the fight to the enemy. Hence why I took the Dawi, known for their high-speed, tactical maneuvering. So there you go. What could I have done differently? I don't know. I won, so nothing. What could he have done differently? I don't know. He probably, Sister of Avalon or Eagle Claw, both Thors. You know, you just need to go a little bit wider. I assume the Handmaiden was the buff for him when you didn't need that. The Flamefire's Phoenix, it's a fun unit, but it's not necessary against dwarves. You could have dropped it. You didn't need the Noble on the on the horse. Could have been Noble on a chariot. Anyways, I hope you liked it. If you did, I know it's short, but you know, just leave a hashtag JAG in the comments, and that'll be all right. Bye.